Now, what is that? Seriously, what is that? Salutations, fellow hobbyists, and welcome to the Toyama23 Hobby channel. In this episode, we'll be talking about the Master Grade Mark V Gundam. Now, I've covered the Mark V release from the Gunpla EXPO. If you've already watched that video, feel free to skip to this timeline. With that said, let's dive in. The Gundam Mark V Master Grade. I don't know much about the Mark V, did you? It's interesting looking for sure, and I'm surprised they chose this for a Master Grade project. So first off, looking at the arms, it does not look like it could hold its weapons. The gun is drooping and the shield is being held because the hand is resting on the side skirt. Also, I don't think it can stand on its own. It's got an action base to stand him up and more additions to the action base to prop this guy upright, meaning they better include those action base and that piece to help this guy stand up. With that said, I am extremely excited for this guy because one, Amuro pilot this suit and it's a very tall, big Gundam, and I love tall, big Gundams. It's gonna be as tall as the new Verka Master Grade, perhaps even taller with those extras on it. And my biggest excitement is because Bandai now have the base to make the ORX-013 Silver Bullet and Silver Bullet Suppressor. Who's excited for those? Leave a comment below. Another positive before I move on, I don't see any nub marks on it, as kits with blue leaves a bad nub mark. And not seeing any means lots of undergating, and that can be used for those other iteration. Bandai, Silver Bullet Suppressor, please. So, the Beam Saber look like it can become a sight cannon. I'm guessing you can stick the beam effect onto the side cannon and it'll make it look like the side cannon is shooting. Now based on this picture, it doesn't look like it has various hip movement. However, that's hard to tell from here. Perhaps there is some various hip movement from the inside. Now looking at this here, it looks like it can stand because the feet are big, and also Bandai said that they have a new inner frame design for this kit. Perhaps that inner frame is strong enough to withhold this Gundam and help it stand up. However, I guess it doesn't hurt if they include the action base with this kit. Now, what is that? Seriously, what is that? Oh, it's the back of the shield. Haha. I thought it was a optional part. However, I noticed this picture here shows that you can remove the missile pods. At the same time, the input where the missile pod sits can be sealed off. So this here is the extent of the shifting knee armor gimmick. I'm glad they still have a shifting knee armor gimmick. It's not so drastic, but always appreciated for a Master Grade kit. Now notice that all the white parts here, they are not stickers. That should include the tip of the toe here. This part here must not be a sticker. Now that's great because easy to paint or other variations, you know. And this kit will have a MSRP of 8,800 yen. Now this right here is my biggest speculation. The box art will be colored, not monochrome. And this is a P-Bandai release. So I'm thinking if this kit is a success, perhaps they'll release it later on outside of Japan as a regular release. You know, like what they did with the Exia Master Grade Avalanche. If that is true, then it will be a regular release later on with the MSRP of 8,800 yen. A little higher than that because of shipping, I guess. So it'll still be an expensive kit. Because the other time Bandai ever colors a P-Bandai box is when it's a certain anniversary or something special. I don't know if there is anything special with this release. I'm hoping for this kit to succeed because, you guessed it, silver bullet suppressor. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Toyama23 Hobby channel, and please subscribe for more contents like this. And fellow hobbyists, keep things awesome, keep the hobbies going, and keep the hobbyist alive. I am Toyama23, signing out.